Hello everyone, this is your good old neighbor Nick X, Spider-Verse and Frozen 2 fan 2001 here, and welcome back to another Disney movie week, which I review some classic Disney movie, modern Disney movie, Pixar movie, and MCU movie. And stay tuned for my trailer review of What If Season 2. I'm not gonna do a trailer review on the Garfield, the movie trailer, which I might do it on the next month, on December, maybe we'll see. Anyway, and not just Christmas review week, and honestly guys, I might go back to my original schedule beginning of the first day of December, maybe we'll see. Anyway, so today's video, I'm going to tell you why Toy Story 4 is painfully average. Let's face it, Toy Story 4 is completely unnecessary in a whole new level. Anyway guys, no further ado, let's get this video started, shall we? And yes, I'm going to compare this film and Frozen 2. If you don't like that, guys, it's my YouTube channel, I can do what I want. Anyway, no further ado, warning, I'm going to give a trigger warning. Warning, I will compare Toy Story 4 and Frozen 2. If you don't like that, honestly guys, I recommend you exit this video, because honestly guys, I'm probably a lot of people will say, Toy Story 4 have nothing to comment for Frozen 2. Well, honestly guys, and after BCG, which is the Black Critic guy, which honestly guy, he was comparing to Frozen 2 and Toy Story 4, because honestly guys, it makes sense, because honestly guys, it makes sense, because number one, they're both Disney movie, and second of all, honestly guys, they were released in 2019, so yeah, they both have comment. Anyway guys, no further ado, let's get this video started, shall we? Anyway guys, no joke, I used to really like this film, and I used to honestly guys, and I used to give this film like a 10 out of 10, which is a really high in rating and a pretty manipulated rating, honestly, for a movie, because I did this honestly guys, I did a review of this film back in 4 years ago on my original YouTube channel, which we don't want to think about my older YouTube channel, like making the story of the YouTube channel. Ugh, man, it make my YouTube channel look bad, honestly. Yeah, thank goodness my roommate just snitched me, and thank goodness for that, because it was pretty bad back in years ago. But thank goodness the Lord, I don't do that anymore, and thank goodness Frozen is no longer as my friend on my YouTube ever again. Anyway guys, I used to really like this film, but after I rewatched this film on the second time, and I was like, it's good, but honestly guys, I think the third film is 100 times better, and the fact is, the third film should have stopped right there. But after I rewatched this film for a couple of times on Freeform on Christmas, yeah, this film have got worse every single time I rewatched this freaking movies. But all I gotta say about Toy Story 4 is the most overrated movie of 2019, and yes, I think Frozen 2 is 100 times better Disney sequel instead of Toy Story 4, because at least Frozen 2 feel like necessary sequel, because it has some more story, it has some more character art, and which I really like that, by the way. But Toy Story 4, why do we need a Toy Story 4 in the first place? And before I talk about the film, we have to talk about the Toy Story 4 the announcement. Why no? Oh my goodness. Why in the world of Neptune that you want to greenlight Toy Story 4? If Toy Story 3 is not enough? Oh my goodness. Yeah, honestly guys, you can show that this film is such a cash grab, honestly. Yeah, this film did pretty well at the box office, and this film beat Child's Play from 2019, which, honestly guys, do not mess with the Toy Story character. Yeah, Chucky is not even that scary a character, honestly. Honestly, this is honestly one of my least favorite out of the Toy Story movie. And yes, I still have some few positive I have for this film. The animation looked realistic, not as realistic like Frozen 2. And the last positive is has to be Bo Peep, which I really like the change of Bo Peep, and no longer as a romantic character, which I like that Bo Peep, but I love this Bo Peep even more, because her outfit is chef kiss, so attractive. But that's it. The rest of the film was completely bored fest, and this film was boring, completely boring as heck. Yeah, honestly guys, this is hands down one. Oh my goodness, this is hands down one of the most boringest Disney movie I have ever seen from 2019. And yes, this film is a Disney movie, and even as a Pixar movie, but I'm going to count as a Disney movie, because this film did not feel like a Pixar magic. This film is kind of reminding me on watching a mainstream DreamWorks movie instead of watching Toy Story 4, honestly, because this film kind of reminded me on watching I'm watching a different film instead of Toy Story 4, honestly, because this film did not feel like a fourth film. This film kind of reminded me of the second film. And speaking of the second film, let's get to the story. The story is completely messy. It's completely all over the place. Honestly, guys, the story is a rip-off to the second film. Pixar, why in the world of Neptune above that you have to whip off to one of your favorite films of 1999? Oh my goodness, Toy Story 2 is 100 times better than Toy Story 4 because this film, honestly guys, we all agree that Toy Story 4 is completely unoriginal because we see that type of nonsense like a million times, like the story about the kidnapping toys. Honestly guys, we already saw that for Woody got kidnapped, and that L guy, which he worked at the toy store. We already seen that before. Honestly guys, we do not want to see another kidnapping, honestly guys, we do, honestly guys, we do, honestly guys, we do not want to see another kidnapping storyline because we already have that in Toy Story 2. And now let's move on. The characters. I absolutely did not like every single character. Honestly, guys, except for Bo Peep. I love Bo Peep in this one. But the rest of the character was completely ruined and completely ruined, honestly. And now let's get to one of my least favorite character art has to be Woody. No offense to Tom Hanks, but I do like his performance. I do admit that. But on the other, we all agree that we do not like Woody character art in this film. He was completely unlikable some of the scene. He was completely unlikable with Forky, completely unlikable with Bo Peep. He was completely unlikable to everyone, honestly. Honestly, guys, Bo Peep was trying her best to stay to to make a plan. But Woody, honestly, does Woody accept that? Nope. Woody just go ahead and ruin everything. Yeah, this is the main reason why that Bo Peep was mad. Was mad at Woody, and you can show that you don't want to mess with Bo Peep. And just like, honestly, you're just like you don't want to mess with Elsa. Please do not mess with Bo Peep. Anyway, and yeah, I absolutely did not like the character art of Woody. And yeah, and yes, and here we go. I'm gonna compare this film and Frozen 2. I don't understand why some people are complaining, or constantly complaining about the character art of Anna for Frozen 2. But let me tell you the different thing with the character art for Woody and the character art for Anna. But at least they changed Anna pretty well instead of being Rapunzel 2.0. Honestly, guys, in the first Frozen movie did not feel like Anna. Honestly, guys, it kind of reminded me of Rapunzel 2.0, and even the animation kind of reminded me of Rapunzel, honestly. But honestly, guys, and after Frozen 2 came along, I really liked the character art of Anna. Honestly, I really love how they handle Anna, honestly, and I cannot wait for her in Frozen 3 because I cannot wait to see her true power, honestly. Honestly, I really hope she could be a twist villain, which that would be the best twist villain in the history of twist villain. That would be cool. But look at the character art of Woody. It's completely unlikable, completely selfish, and completely unacceptable. And don't blame on Tom Hanks. I have to blame on who behind of this character art. This is not Tom Hanks' fault. I'm not blaming on Tom Hanks. He's such a legend. I can't blame on the legend. But the character art who behind this, they better be ashamed of themselves. That is a terrible character art. And for a Pixar character, that is honestly one of the worst character art I have ever seen in a Pixar movie. The character art from The Incredibles 2 from the Last Girl is 100 times better than the character art for Woody from Toy Story 4. Yeah, I'll put a lot of people in the female haters in the comment would say, oh, The Incredibles 2 is such a wokeness because, you know what? Don't want to complain about that. I am not comparing this film and The Incredibles 2 because they both have nothing in common. Anyway, because they both not come out the same year, so that's my point. And the Buzz Lightyear. I like Buzz Lightyear. And first, second, and third. But him in this film, he kind of sounded like a cuckoo head. Like, cuckoo on the head. You know, there was a scene where he was trying to mess with the voice box. Buzz, I do not want to see another Toy Story film seeing you messing with the voice box. And honestly, guys, at first it could be cool, but if you do that, oh my goodness. What one time was this film? Hold on a minute, I was looking at my research. Anyway, what one time? So he was messing with his voice box after 1 hour and 40 minutes. Seriously, I do not want to see a movie of 1 hour and 40 minutes of tortures of you messing in your voice box. He honestly, guys, they ruined Buzz big time. And some of the characters like Mr. Potato Head and Mr. Potato Head, which was a piece of the actor of Mr. Potato Head because he passed away when this film completed, and he passed away, which rest in peace to him, rest in peace. And Swanky Dog, Rex, Jessie, which she's my cute character right here. I like Jessie. She's honestly one of my favorite characters in the Toy Story 2 movies. I like that. Ham, Aliens, and Bullseye, and Rex, they're just there. They're just there. Want to be a side characters. And some of the Bonnie toy, honestly guys, they're just there. They're just there for screen time, honestly. Yeah, honestly guys, they're pointless, and they're pointless, and they didn't deserve to be in this poster. Honestly guys, I don't understand why they have to be in this poster. Like, seriously, they're not even they were not even oh my goodness, they was not even in the movie that much. Because honestly, guys, it's kind of maybe of putting your Arendelle characters, even that have some small screen time, and you just put them as a comedy purposes, which is not even funny at all, honestly. And now let's get to Do Kaboom. No offense to Keanu Reeves, I love Keanu Reeves. He's honestly one of my second favorite actor in Hollywood. Honestly, guys, because my number one has to be the Oppenheimer actor, which I really like the Oppenheimer actor. Living in Nazis, you don't have no choice. I do like his oppression when I'm doing right now. Anyway, no offense to Keanu Reeves, but for Keanu Reeves, this is honestly one of my least favorite performances I have seen for Keanu Reeves. Him as John Wick is 100 times better than him as Duke Boom, and his character from the SpongeBob movie Sponge on a Run, which get my dress. Anyway, and Forky was completely forgettable. I gotta say, he's forgettable. Anyway, and Gabby. Oh my goodness. She's not even the villain. And Dummy, the whip-off of Dummy from the Goosebumps, it's not even the villain. And honestly, guys, and just like people say Frozen 2 don't have villains, so that is completely nonsense because, honestly, sorry, let me try again. Honestly, guys, I was still try again. Honestly, guys, and just like people say Frozen 2 don't have villain, which that is completely nonsense because I'm probably you didn't even pay attention what Honest said about King Riders betray everyone. Yeah, honestly guys, I might talk about it in my Frozen 2 review, which honestly guys, I'm probably a lot of people getting sick of tired of me talking about Frozen 2. People, it's called Nick Hicks Frozen 2, it's called Nick Hicks Spider-Verse and Frozen 2 fan 2001. Yeah, don't worry, because I will be talking about Frozen 2 every single time I'm making this video. Yeah, don't judge me, people. Don't judge me. Anyway, honestly, guys, I don't understand why people say Frozen 2 don't have villain, which that is a completely nonsense, and you didn't even pay attention to the movie. Honestly, guys, it can show that you didn't even pay attention to the movie. All you do, you want to sit on your phone while you're watching Frozen 2. Yeah, put your phone away, because it's honestly, guys, the best film tied with Across the Spider-Verse is on the TV. Put your phone away. And yes, and just like people say Frozen 2 don't have villain, Toy Story 4 have no villain. Gabby, honestly guys, Gabby, she's not even the villain. And what kind of name called Gabby? I don't want to know. Honestly guys, I don't want to know. Anyway, yeah, honestly guys, I didn't care about Gabby. She's not even the villain. Honestly guys, all she wants is Woody voice box. That's not even the villain threat. That is a manipulated threat. Anyway, I'm done with Gabby. I'm sorry, Gabby as the characters. Anyway, and now let's get to one of my least favorite characters in this film. It has to be Bunny and Duckies. OMG, they are Jar Jar Bank of Pixar. Oh my goodness. And yes, and just like people say Tomato from Cars 2 is a Jar Jar Bank of Pixar, but now honestly guys, I prefer Tomato, a 100 times better characters, and even honestly guys, even he was annoying in Cars 2. But at least he was annoying in a good way. But in Bunny and Ducky in this film, they are taking annoying into a whole new level. And this is honestly one of my least favorite characters of the Pixar movie. They was completely annoying, completely noxious. And there was a scene when Bunny and Ducky was singing a song called "We Wanna Get a Kid, We Got a Kid." Oh my goodness. What the heck am I watching? Am I watching Toy Story movie? Oh, honestly, guys, or even funnier. Honestly, guys, what the heck am I watching? Am I watching Toy Story movie or or am I watching the bad version of the Toy Story musical movie? Which I would have watched that better than watching this film. Anyway, honestly, guys, there was a scene when Buddy. Sorry. Sorry, we're gonna cut out what I just said. Anyway, there was a scene when Buzz Lightyear say, "How in the world we gonna get that key?" And Buddy and Ducky was thinking one of the most stupidest and inappropriate plan they ever did for a Pixar movie. It has to be Bunny and Ducky do the scary faces, and you see the old lady go, and Buzz say, "N-O." Yeah, I definitely agree with Buzz, because who in the white mind wouldn't see that for a Pixar movie? For a Pixar movie. Yeah, I like the actor for Bunny and Ducky, but him as the characters, thank goodness the Lord that me and Preston put those Jar Jar Binks of Pixar in that Lego jail. Good with them, because I would never get them out ever again. And the climax. The climax was a completely insane climax. Like I said, honestly, guys, the climax is all about Buzz and all the characters, well, except Bo Peep and Woody, because honestly, guys, the climax is the worst climax of the Toy Story movie. Let me show you the climax. Anyway, honestly, guys, there was a scene when Bonnie's parents was stopping the car. I mean, moving the car very very crazier, and you see the cops say, "Pull over." Oh my goodness. And the dad say, "I'm trying." And Buzz say, "Almost there." And there was another climax, which is another than Woody and Bo Peep. I meant to say Woody and Bo Peep. There was a scene when those two giving what Gabby what she wants. All she wanted is a kid. Sorry about the cough. Anyway, and on the guy, and you see the one little girl, she was crying, and on the guy, after she got the toy, she was really happy, and she got her family, and boom, that's your climax. Yeah, you can, yeah, you can see why it's the worst climax of the Pixar movie, because the climax had no excitement, no climax. And Climax of Frozen 2 is 100 times better, and at least the climax feel more exciting, feel more justified, instead of seeing the generic climax about giving Gabby what she want, and you see another scene with Buzz, all the characters driving all the way to the amusement park, and I was like, oh my goodness. And there's a carnival, I must have said. And now let's get to the ending. For a Pixar movie, this has to be one of the most liberating endings I ever seen in the Toy Story movie, and I have seen for a Pixar movie. And you know what? I'm not talking about the ending, so it's not a word for it. So next. Anyway, and now let's get to the score. Man, Wendy Newman, you disappoint me, man. You disappoint me, man. Honestly, guys, I can see why Wendy Newman did not do the score on the worst movie I've ever seen in my life, which is another word of crap. Oh my goodness. I might do a one of that when that film turned the anniversary this year, which, oh boy, it's not looking good for what we do, a bit Snyder's. Anyway, yeah, that's the score. And just like BCG was very disappointed about the score of Cars 3, which I agree with him. But the score in Toy Story 4 is even disappointing than the score from Cars 3. And don't let me get started that Whitney Newman song, which I have it on my Apple Music, which I like to listen to it for comedy purposes. But anyway, honestly, guys, his song called, I have it honestly. Honestly, guys, sorry. Honestly, guys, I'm trying to turn it down. Sorry. Honestly, guys, here's a song called "I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away." Even I'm keeping that song on my Apple Music, but it is hands down one of my least favorite songs by Whitney Newman. The Time of My Life from A Bug's Life and You Got a Friend of Me is 100 times better. And even the song for Whitney Newman when Buzz said, Buzz was trying to fly, he broke his arm while he's trying to fly. That song is 100 times better than the song called, let me hook it up real quick, I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away. What kind of title of the song, Whitney Newman? Come on, Whitney Newman, get yourself together, man. Man, he's going downhill. First it was Cars 3 and now Toy Story 4. Yeah, Whitney Newman's just going downhill these days. So overall, guys, Toy Story 4 was completely unnecessary. Another unnecessary sequel that nobody asked for, nobody wanted. It's going to be like the Ice Age Collision Course, but with the Pixar movie. And now Toy Story movie is pushing the same route, just like the Ice Age movie. Yup, let's face it, the Toy Story movie is seriously going to be like it's seriously going to be like the Ice Age movie. Let's think about it, because back in years ago, Ice Age movie won't stop making sequel. But honestly, guys, I got a feeling that in the future, that Toy Story 5, we're going to go like Toy Story 6, Toy Story 7, Toy Story 8, Toy Story 9. And to get to 10, it's going to be like Fast and the Furious done bad. And why in the world enough turn that Toy Story 4 won over How to Train Your Dragon 3? How to Train Your Dragon 3 is way more Oscar-worthy. And even Frozen 2 is a way more Oscar-worthy than Toy Story 4 and Missing Link, because those two films did not deserve at the Oscar because number one, they're not original, and number two, even it has some good animation, but just because you have good animation doesn't mean it's Oscar worthy. And honestly, guys, the main reason why they give Toy Story 4 the Oscars, it has to be the Oscar as a Pixar fanboy, and this is the main reason why they snub Frozen 2. Because honestly, they wasn't to original fan, they wasn't a Frozen hater, and they were like, you know what, we'll snub Elsa, let's give Woody at the Oscars. Hiccup and Ashes got robbed big time, because they were perfect to shine, and Hiccup and Ashes did not get none Oscars. None. At all. And why in the world are we getting Toy Story 5? I would have sent my money for Frozen 3 instead of wasting my money to see Toy Story 5. And just like, honestly, guys, I'm going to be done with the Toy Story film. Because if Toy Story 5 will be bad, I'm going to be done with the Toy Story film. I don't want to be done with the Toy Story movie. I do enjoy the Toy Story movie since the first film. And once again, I don't understand why some people think Toy Story, the first film, is going to be like the Norm and Nora. People do not compare the first Toy Story into Norm and Nora. That is an insulting comparison, and they both have nothing in common. And yeah, sure, the animation, for the first Toy Story works pretty ugly, honestly. I do admit that. Well, especially when you pause the movie and you see Woody laughing creepy face, and you're like, oh boy, Woody, give me nightmares. Yeah, the 1994 Woody, give me nightmares. But honestly, guys, back in the past few years, Woody have been growing, but in a bad way in this film. But thanks to this film, just ruined his character art. So overall, guys, Toy Story 4 was completely unnecessary. Another unnecessary sequel that nobody asked for and nobody wanted. And if you want to watch a way better movie from 2019, just go watch Ready or Not. Just go watch that. Go watch The Avengers Endgame, which is the best comic book movie of 2019. And go watch Knife Out. Sorry. Let me try again. If you want to watch a way better 2019 movie, just go watch Ready or Not. Just go watch that. Go watch Knife Out. Go watch the awesome mystery movie. And go watch The Avengers Endgame, and go watch Joker. And if you want to watch a way better Disney sequel, go watch Frozen 2. Frozen 2 have way better character art, way better storyline, and at least the story is not all over the place, and at least the animation work with a skit, and at least the song is way better. Like Into the Unknown, Show Yourself, The Next Right Thing, Something Never Changed, Waltz in the Woods. Speaking of Waltz in the Woods, I might listen to it after the video get uploaded. Sorry guys, I'm giving Toy Story 4 a 2 out of 10. It's an awful movie, and I'm giving this pointless movie a seal of naked garbage. Sorry guys, that was my video called Why I Think Toy Story 4 is Painfully Average. The longest video I ever did in my life. Sorry guys, and tell me about your opinion on this film in the comment section below. But if any movie that I think is painfully average, just let me know in the comment. Anyway, if you enjoy Toy Story 4, that's fine. But for me, this film didn't age well, and this film got worse every single time I rewatched it. And thank goodness I didn't complain about the ending of Toy Story 3, because a lot of people say that, which I don't want to be like a broken record. Anyway, if you enjoy this video about me comparing this film and Frozen 2, if you get sick of it, please, I highly recommend you hit the subscribe button, turn notification, and share the video with your whole family. And stay tuned for my trailer review of What If Season 2. And honestly, guys, if I watch Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, which I might watch it soon as I get home after school, and I might go to my friend's house and have some boys' night, watch me some Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, which don't worry, Tom Cruise, or watching movies. Anyway, and I will do a review of that on January. On December 27th. Anyway, subscribe, comment, share the video if you found me. And oh boy, I want to find a way better Disney sequel, especially for Frozen 2. That's my cup of tea right there, and that film feels like an original movie, including Elsa. Man, she kind of made me of ice cream, but in an attractive way. Anyway, I'll see you next time, and so long. And good night, you two. Don't let a big bug fight beat them to black and blue. Just like my grandma said every time I go to sleep. Good night.